NerdRage reviews. I apologise that I haven't been uploading recently. I have actually been without power for the past week. But everything's back to normal. And as you can see, I'm keeping to my word, and we are looking at Tomb Raider. So this is the definitive edition that we are looking at today. The controls are really simple. In fact, bring it up here. So there you go, your controls are very simple. Every button has got something to do. One of the fairly cool features about this is your instinct, your animal instinct, and being able to check your surroundings and whatnot and mark things with that. Another brilliant little feature that this has got is when you are at camp, especially with the definitive edition, if you're at a campsite, you can actually change your gear set. So as you can see, when I go into my hunter mode, a few things glow. So that shows you items of interest and animals and things like that. So there you go, like this plant is glowing. So, you know, when you harvest stuff, you can get experience and whatnot. So it is actually a good idea to stay in an area for a little while and harvest things such as the deers and the rabbits and the materials and things like that. Come on. Now, a feature that I find fairly interesting is when I get to the campsite up here, at least I believe it's up here. Is it up here? Yeah, there it is. When you get to the campsite is nice and simple. So, you've got a couple of things that you can do. You've got skills where you can distribute skill points, obviously. You've got 3 trees. So you've got Survivor, you've got Hunter, and you've got Brawler. Now your Survivor, that's basically like doing your scavenging, doing your animal instinct, arrow retrieval, things like that. So it kind of makes it easier for you to survive on your bow. I love the bow. The bow is so versatile on this game. Then you've got your hunter upgrades, so that increases your ammo, it increases your expertise with your guns, and your brawler is basically like all your melee stuff. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a drink as well. You've got your fast travel, which is very straightforward. Whatever campsite you have unlocked, you can fast travel to. As you can see, I do actually have a couple of things left to do. I've done about 97% of this game at the minute. So there's one treasure map that I'm not going to be able to find on this save. So I do actually have to do that myself again. And then you've got gear. So this basically, it's your upgrades for your weapons. The bow has got absolutely loads of upgrades to do, especially with your arrows as well. You've got your shotgun, you've got your pistol, you've got rifle, and you've even got an upgrade for your pickaxe, which is the first thing you do. And then you've got this, you've got outfits. So you can actually equip a different outfit for how you want your Liara to look. Now I've actually got the, what is it? It's the Sure Shot outfit, which kind of goes very well with the bow. As you can see, you've got the bow glove and the archery jacket and whatnot. It's very simple to switch weapons. If you want to go loud, you can go loud. If you want to go quiet, you can go quiet. You know, it's very simple. Even with your shotgun, you can change from incendiary rounds to standard rounds. and it's the same with the bow as well. So you can go from explosive to standard to flame. So however you really want to play is pretty much there. For your map, as you saw, there was buttons for it, but this is your map setup. So if you've discovered things, it will be black, like that, if you found it and you've picked it up. If it's not been found, but you've seen it on your map, it will show up white. So it's always handy to have a look at these areas, and just explore everything, because you never know what you're going to find. One of the cool little things is, as you've noticed, each time I move, you'll notice the little graph there moving. That will actively show your... Well, it won't really show your actual coordinates, but it just sort of makes it kind of fun, really. Or you can use your voice to do it. So you can say map if you've got Connect, and it will open up the map. What else is there that we can look at? Sorry. So yeah, you can filter what you actually want to look for as well. So say you were just looking for your documents, then what you would do is you would turn everything else off. Or if you were looking for your relics, same thing, just turn all the others off, and you can get that sorted out. What I do like about the definitive edition of the Tomb Raider game, or the newer Tomb Raider games, is their graphics are absolutely astounding. The soundtrack and the voice acting as well is just absolutely perfect. It is on par to... It's almost like you're playing an interactive movie rather than an actual game. Which I think is brilliant, because that's the kind of thing that you want. You don't want to be playing a game, you want to be experiencing something. There you go. Explosive arrow. Look at that. Boom. Can't get away from me now, Mr. Deer. And yeah, you get, like, if you were to upgrade your scavenging and your hunting first, you actually get more experience from your kills and so on. So it's definitely worth figuring out what you actually want to invest in first. I mean, there is a chance to unlock everything, so it's not like any one part is going to suffer. And if you've noticed, every time I go into my scoping, you will notice the ammo counter at the top. So that basically tells you how much ammo you've got, and it doesn't take up any space on your HUD when you're not actually using your guns or your weapons. So that is very handy to have, that system, because that way you're not, like, things aren't getting in the way then. And it's very straightforward for most of your buttons as well. Also, if you're left-handed, or you like things being on the left, you can actually switch to the left, like that. So it kind of makes things a little bit easier when you are switching around things. See, I love using the bow. The bow is just so silent and so accurate. You've also probably noticed that you also get, or I'm also getting a little bit of salvage. That's another one of the perks that you can just pick up from playing the game. There we go, there's some herbs as well. Look. So you can make some healing items and so on for when you get injured. So it's very much like the original Tomb Raider games, and it's also a very different experience. So fans of the series will love it, and people who haven't played Tomb Raider games will love it as well. Obviously, you've got difficulty settings and so on. That's a given. It just depends on how you like to play. If you're casual, if you're not casual, it's one of those things, really. In the next video that I upload, I'm going to be looking at the second part of the series, which is Rise of the Tomb Raider. So hopefully that's going to be uploaded on Tuesday. I'm going to try and stick to the uploading system I had, where I upload every Tuesday and Friday. I am also hoping to start uploading on a Thursday, and the uploads on Thursdays are going to be throwbacks, so it's going to be 360 games and fairly old Xbox One games and things like that. Games that have been around for a while. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be working on the video for my Game Changers post, so people can get information on that as well. Because I know I've been saying about the Game Changers group for a while. So when I've got a bit more time and I've got a proper camera, I will be making that video, and you will get to meet me in the flesh, almost. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you do actually take the time in getting Tomb Raider. It's definitely an experience to play, and I will be seeing you on Tuesday. Bye for now.